going home. The last of the packing comes down to one question. Should I bring extra shoes or make room for a book? Guide to a Happy Life? I'm still looking for a Sinatra record because he was to your generation what the Beatles were to mine. And music is a memory that doesn't skip a beat. I've made a list of dinners I want to cook. I'd like to read out loud to you or talk about how it felt to have a father who favored his son over his daughter. And what was it like to be separated from your mother at such a young age? But it might make you uncomfortable to talk about that. Like the time your voice shook when you told me about menstruation, when you handed me a pamphlet with diagrams and drawings of the female reproductive system. I think you'd rather tell me that you don't like Dr. Phil, but you love the host of America's Funniest Videos. You complain that the heat is going to kill you. You want the TV on, but don't care what channel. Our days of taking trips together are over. We won't go to Provincetown, Martha's Vineyard, or Nova Scotia. But I'll push you in your wheelchair to the physical therapist in the shopping plaza where Bobby was hit by a car that broke his leg. I want to ask you what it's like to be waited on. After waiting on your father, your husband, 9 kids, and what you think about when you're alone in the middle of the night. Will we all end up in dining rooms turned into bedrooms? In hospital beds that our grandkids want to wind up and down? Ever since Jim and Dan died a month apart, I think I have to pack something black when I travel. Maybe we can visit their grave and get a tuna melt sandwich at the pier. Or listen to the radio and watch the boats go by, like Daddy did when he was alive. At home, I'll be patient when you panic at the top of the stairs and berate yourself for not being able to walk without help. I'll be gentle when I wash your hair. I won't mention how hard you rubbed my scalp with cheap shampoo that stung my eyes when I was a girl. I'll walk the beach at sunset and bring you a feather or a shell. I'll water your plants, even the perennials, and the trees that I don't think need watering, but you are sure they do.
A few months ago, we lost a dear friend, a poet, Nancy Powell.
Yeah.
And this is the poem that came to me. Farewell to Nancy Powell on hearing of her passing. You may find that you recognize some scripture in this poem. It comes from Genesis 1. You may also recognize a portion of W.H. Auden's Funeral Blues. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens. Let them be for signs and for seasons, for days and for years, to give light upon the earth." And so he made the stars to separate the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. On learning that you'd gone so unexpectedly, Nancy, we felt the absence of your light. You who could with a word, a turn of phrase, create warmth, sunshine. The stars are not wanted now. Put out every one. Pack up the moon and dismantle the sun. Put crepe bows round the white necks of the public doves. Let the traffic policemen wear black cotton gloves. Like stars winking off one by one, friends and family follow dumbly one after the other out of this glorious earth palace into that light-filled cathedral on the other side. We feel your absence keenly, friend, but we feel too a resurgence of energy, as though with each star's passing, 100 new stars are kindled. And you, Nancy Powell, one more light, fired in the midnight sky.